Hey fam, what's up? Welcome back. How is everybody holding up? Tell me. Let me know like in the comments down below how everybody's doing. Like honestly, I want to know. We're all human. We're going through really hard times right now collectively. So I'm genuinely curious how everyone is just doing right now. I have a lot of time on my hands that I'm not used to. But this week, my school actually did start doing like a virtual classroom on Zoom. So that's been interesting. We've been doing that. So that's taking up a little bit more of my time. But I saw this like challenge going around, and I figured we'd sit down and play with some makeup. So I saw Nikki Tutorials and Make Me Up Missa doing this challenge. It's the full face of the first letter of your name. So obviously that's an A. Or it would have been interesting, we could have done D, because I do go by Dre on here and Instagram and my website, and in life. But my full name's Adriana. So we're going to start with A. If you guys want to see how that goes, keep watching, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. But so the first letter of my name is A. So I figured we could use the ABH foundation, ABH primer. Oh, don't mind my nails. They're so gross right now, but I'm human, you know. Nail salons are closed. I did buy like that polygel stuff. I'm going to try to do them myself. Let me know if you want to see a video on that. I also have my ABH Amrezy highlighter. I have I have my Age Rewind concealer. I know that's cheating a little bit, but dogs keep barking. I know this is a little bit of a cheat, but it was kind of my only option. And that's kind of where I ran out of things. So then I said, could I maybe use the first letter of my last name too? So then I have my Cover FX blush. I have Clinique powder. That's a foundation powder, but we're going to use it to set today. Clinique bronzer. That's probably almost as old as I am, but we're not going to talk about that. I have the ABH eyeliner. And I actually haven't used this yet. And then I also have the ABH Norvina Volume 3. I have not played with this yet. So this is what it looks like if you haven't seen it. Don't mind my mess if you can see that in the mirror. Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna roll right into it and see what we come up with. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I always have like one side that looks nice and then one side that I don't even know. It's whatever. It's not that important. Do you guys remember the last time I used this eye primer? It dripped into my eyeball. Good times, right? It definitely took a little too much, I think. Oh, also I did my eyebrows with my ColourPop brow pencil. So still staying in the theme. Mascara, I don't know if I have. That's going to be interesting. And I do have Ardell lashes. Or I have ColourPop lashes too. We'll see. I think... No. I'm feeling like I want to go into like these greens and maybe blue a little bit. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this tiny little brush and I am going to dip it into this darkest green. I may have to jump into another palette for something even a little bit darker. And I'm kind of just going to start by like mapping out the shape that I want. We're going to do like a colorful halo eye situation. This green is very pigmented. All right, so that's the general shape that we're going for. Now I'm going to take this teeny tiny Morphe M506 and I am going to dip into the lightest green, A4. I'm just going to kind of wiggle that over the top of this just to blend it out a little bit. I feel like I wish this had one darker green shade. I may have to look in my collection for another dark green. With that same M506, I'm going to dip into A1, which is like a really bright like chartreuse. That one's got a little more kick up than the rest. I'm really going to tap my brush off a lot, and I'm just going to even further run it over just the top of everything. All right, so I am going to actually jump into this Norvina Cherry palette into this green. And just deepen everything up just a smidge. All right, so that's what we have so far. It is very green. So I'm just going to take a tiny, tiny bit of the eye primer, like tiny. And just kind of tap it over the center. Like that. Oh, so much easier to do this without nails. But I miss my nails. Like, don't get me wrong. And then I think, I don't know, this glitter in the cherry palette is really calling to me. I'm just going to tap that where we just laid that eye primer down. All right, so far that is what we got. I don't think I want to put a wing on this. I think I'm just going to tight line and put some lashes on. So I'll be right back. All right, so this look probably could have used much more dramatic lashes, but this is what we're going to work with right now. I did get a lot of glitter all over my face, but it's fine. So we're going to jump into the Cover FX gripping primer. This is definitely one of my favorite primers ever. But you do have to like put it on fast because it does like, look, it does get very sticky. But I definitely, this is like one of those primers I really see a difference. And we're going to jump into my ABH foundation. Jerry is still out on this guy. All of my foundation brushes are disgusting. Do not judge me. I'm going into the Morphe M444. I feel like this pulls a little orange on me. I feel like I just need so much of this foundation. Like I'm up to 6 pumps right now. Foundation is on. It looks just okay. It doesn't, I don't know why. I really want to love this foundation. Maybe I just need to find like the right primer combo. Now this is the, technically it's Maybelline, but it's the Age Rewind concealer. Now I'm just going to jump into my Maybelline Perfectly Real Compact. And first I'm going to take a brush like this just to really set underneath my eyes and my T-zone. Alright, well, from far away, it definitely doesn't look bad. I feel very makeup-y. It looks a little makeup-y around my nose. But I really think I just need to switch up, like, I think maybe if I color correct a little bit before, so I don't have to use as much foundation, I think that might work. So I'm gonna maybe try that. I'm going in with this. Can you guys see how beat up this is? This is my Clinique True Bronze in Sunkissed. This, oh my god, this is like when I first started wearing makeup. Oh my god, I must have been like 13 or 14 maybe. I remember like going shopping with my mom, and we just had a day, like we went to the like the Clinique counter, we went to MAC, and we just, like, for me it was some of like my first makeup, and she, you know, like got all of her stuff that she needed. And I really feel like that was the moment that I really got into makeup. It was kind of like from that moment on. I think I've probably worn makeup 90% of the time. And, you know, I know some people like kind of turn their nose up a little bit at like Clinique, or, you know, like Bare Minerals or Bobbi Brown, Estee Lauder, and they're like, oh, you know, like they've been around for so long, there's a reason they're still around. This bronzer I think is a little tiny bit darker than what I would normally go for, but it's alright. I don't think it looks terrible. You guys will let me know if it looks terrible. And for blush, I had taken out this in Mojave Mauve highlight. I've got my Amrezy. I have a million ColourPop highlights that I could have used too, but I wasn't sure what kind of look we were gonna go with, so I figured we'd just go with this guy. It matches everything. Between that bronzer, the blush, and this highlight, I am glowy AF. It's fine though. Now for my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop cream gel liner in Electric Daisy, and I'm first gonna go in with that dark green from the Cherry palette, and then I'm gonna go into that lime green A4 from the Norvina 3 palette. For my inner corners, I'm going to take C1 from the Norvina palette. Now we need a lip. I think because this is so much, I think we're just going to go in with a nude gloss from Artist Couture, because that counts. This is the Artist Couture gloss in Uncensored 2.0. That is it, guys. What do you think? It's very, I might be a few weeks late because it's very green, very St. Patrick's Day-esque. I definitely want to play with this guy more because it's super pigmented and pretty easy to blend. But I think that's the only new thing. Oh, and the cherry too. I want to play with more. That's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to do this challenge. Let me know what else you want to see. Definitely give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed watching me play with the first letter of my first and last name. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.